Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would incorporate a little bit of homeware and kind of interiors into my channel. I know that you guys have been absolutely loving all the interiors posts that have been going over on my blog, and I thought I'd bring a little bit over here because I've just been absolutely loving doing up the flat and just adding pieces here and there, experimenting with styles, experimenting with tastes, and it's definitely been interesting having a partner to do it with and making sure that everything is along my taste but also along his taste. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun and you guys seem to be really enjoying it, so I thought I would bring it a little bit over here and see how we go. So today I'm going to be talking about my homeware hacks. So a few things that I've learned along the way, things that I incorporate to make your home look bigger, more expensive, better, but as easily and as affordably as possible. So yeah, I thought I would just kind of talk you through a few hacks that I've learned along the way. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first kind of thing I wanted to talk about is plants. Now, I am such a big fan of adding greenery into a home, especially if you have a small space. I think that it adds so much character and looks great. But if you're the kind of girl like me who cannot keep a plant alive to save her life, then faux plants are the way to go. So I was really kindly gifted these from Matalan in order to talk about them to you. It's not a paid promotion, they were purely gifted. So yeah, I just thought I'd talk through a few of these. So I'm going to put this one down because I'm going to lose my balance. So this guy is my fave. This is a little bonsai plant from Matalan Home. It was really affordable and is such a talking point. I always get so many questions about him. So I've got him pride of place in my living room windowsill, and every time people walk in they're like, oh my god, I love your bonsai. So the question I always get asked with this bonsai is how the hell do you maintain it? Because if you know, bonsais are the most ridiculous plants to look after. They are absolutely horrendous. They require so much attention, so much time, and I just don't have the time, to tell you the truth. So yeah, people can't believe that this guy's not real, and I get so many questions and so many comments about him. I just love him. So he's my fave. I also have this pot, again, is from Matalan Home, and I have this on a coffee table in our living room. People absolutely love it. They think that they're real again, they can't believe that they're fake, and the fact that the vase is textured, kind of, it makes it look like there is water in it. So people genuinely are shell shocked when I tell them that they're fake, or faux. Let's call them faux flowers, not fake flowers. So yeah, absolutely love these. They are so cute and really add a pop of colour in our living room. So you'll also be able to see this bad boy. I have him in so many photos and videos. It's my absolute fave when it comes to adding something that just looks so much more high-end. People constantly think that those peonies are real, and again, the amount of times I'm like, no, they're fine. People cannot believe it. So I've got these up in my office, and then another bad boy is this number. He's so tall. I need to get a pot for him because at the moment this pot ain't doing it for me. But I absolutely love it. I've always wanted, I think they're called banana leaf plants, banana leaf. Always wanted a banana leaf, but again, they are so difficult to maintain. So this way I can add a pop of green, I can add a bit of life into my home without killing them instantly. It's a win-win. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is mirrors. So this is going to be such an obvious one, I know, but it's one that I really want to enforce because I think it can be so easy just to forget about adding mirrors in your home, and it makes such a big difference. So our flat is relatively small. It's only a 2-bed, but it's quite a small 2-bed flat, as in the spare room that I'm in now, this is my office, and it's only just about big enough for a double bed. So yeah, the rooms are fairly small. And the way that we kind of conquer that, the way that we give the illusion of that it's bigger, is through mirrors. So there was those two things that my mum used to say when I was growing up. Every room should have a clock and a mirror. Clock, I disagree because I hate the sound of ticking. Literally, we have one clock in our house and that's all I will allow because I hate ticking clocks. But mirrors, I agree with. One in every single room is just essential. More than one, even better. So in our bedroom, I think we've got 2. We've got one in here, one in the hallway, one in the bathroom, one in the living room, and they just really, really open up the space. The way that they bounce light makes it look like there's a lot more light in the room. It's a lot airier, it's a lot brighter. So I absolutely love incorporating them. This bad boy is from HomeSense that we picked up a little while ago, and they do amazing mirrors. Another place you can get mirrors that are really quite affordable, Dunelm or made.com, if you're looking for something just a bit more, I don't want to say extra, a bit fancier, a bit more of a talking point rather than a plain mirror. I know that like IKEA has some really great options, but they are, to me, just a little bit plain sometimes. So if you want something that's just a bit more, then I definitely recommend made.com. I might link a couple of my favourites down below that I've been eyeing up that I might just have to purchase. Let's talk candles! Candles are an absolute must in a home, I think. I absolutely love the way that they make you feel, the way that they can elevate a room, and even if you're the kind of person that doesn't like to burn candles, just having them there, I think makes so much of a difference. The 2 that I wanted to kind of talk about mainly are statement candles and formal candles, is that the right word? So I was watching a vlog by Lydia Millen recently, and she was talking about how in her living room she had diptyque candles, and she was going, this isn't a Jo Malone candle room. And I totally get you, girl. Like, I'm saying, I feel like if you wanted something a bit more formal, something to do up a room, I'm thinking maybe a kitchen or a dining room, Jo Malone is the way to go. If you're wanting cosy, if you're wanting it to just feel a bit less formal, then I think maybe something like diptyque, or even if you pop into TK Maxx and find something like this, a statement candle that you can add to your home, it makes such a difference. So I personally have the Jo Malone in the hallway, and it's really, really lovely. I mean, even with this lid on, I can smell it. Oh my god, it smells amazing. So this is honeysuckle and Davana, and I absolutely love it. It's such a gorgeous, light, airy, but oh, the whiff that you get when you walk past it. I love that word, whiff. You just get a whiff. Oh, I love it. So I get so many compliments on this when people walk in there. Your home smells amazing. And I'm thinking, it's just this. So I keep that one in the hallway, and then this I personally keep in the living room on the coffee table, because I just think it's a really nice talking point. Again, it smells absolutely lovely. I have burnt this one a little bit actually, but the Jo Malone I've not even touched. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to burn that candle because it's just so gorgeous and I do not want to go through it. So yeah, adding a candle and adding different kinds of candles to give you different vibes is definitely something to go for and look into. If you're looking for something more affordable, TK Maxx is the way to go. They have an amazing collection of candles. So the next thing I wanted to talk about are prints. So I've done a bit of work with both Desenio and the Poster Store. In the past, this isn't a paid collaboration or anything like that, but this is my fave thing to add to any room. I absolutely love it. I've got my mum hooked, I've got my sister hooked, we all have prints in our home now. So I just love how it elevates your home. They look so, I think it just looks so, not expensive, but it doesn't look as affordable as it actually is. So I personally will pick 2 or 3, and I prefer to go for the larger size. I personally find the smaller size, unless you're going for a gallery wall, the smaller size doesn't look as impactful. So I would definitely recommend going for maybe 2 or 3 larger ones to go on the wall and really just elevate a room. I've literally got the prints all over my house. I've got some in the living room, hallway, this room, bedroom, absolutely everywhere. You just can't go wrong with prints in your house. Okay, I promise we're getting to the end. I'm sorry, I've literally been rambling on. I'm horrendous at rambling on. But last but not least is colour. So I used to be really bad at putting colour in my home, unless it was grey, black, white and pink. They were the only 3 colours I went for. But now since moving into the flat, especially having a boyfriend who, surprisingly enough, isn't happy to have everyone pink. Don't know why. But it means that I have really, really expanded my horizons and started looking at different colours, different ways that I can add a little something into a room, a little piece of interest, and I really, really like these pillows. Are both from Primark Home. I think Primark Home is absolutely fab. They aren't like the highest quality in the sense that this one has kind of deformed a little bit from sitting on it. But I just really love how they look, just as throw cushions on a sofa, just to add that pop of colour into the living room, which otherwise we wouldn't really get unless you were to really, really invest in something, which I am looking to invest in a chair. Trying to put these down. So I really, really want to get a accent chair for our living room. At the moment, all we've got is one sofa, and as much as I love it, I just think we need something else in there. So currently I'm looking for a navy blue accent sofa. I was thinking about getting yellow, but Alex has vetoed that and just said we're not spending hundreds of pounds on a chair which in a couple of years' time we might not like the colour of. It might be out of style, it might not look the same as how it does now. And I totally agree. I think navy blue is a lot more kind of a versatile colour that you would be able to bring into different tones. So if you guys have any recommendations, then drop them below. I'd love to know your favourite places to get chairs, to get something that's just a bit more affordable but impactful. So yeah, so those are my homeware hacks, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. It's really nice just to kind of sit down and chat to you guys and just talk all about homeware, because it's one of my favourite things. I absolutely love interiors, and one day I'm going to own a massive house and we're going to take you through the whole process of doing it up. So that's the goal. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week.